Hi, Monty.
Hi, Drum.
We're back. Kind of hoping for a little bit of a longer game than game one. And,
Yeah, that would be nice to see.
and we picked the second biggest map in the map pool, so let's just kind of get right into it.
All right.
Okay, here in the top left, we have the uh, really, really fast DT build Zeon and Payback Zeon.
And
Explosions.
over in the bottom right, the leader of Payback, the man with the golden voice. It's Payback SXE.
Is it weird that I go and look at XSC as you're saying that, even though I don't really have to?
What, like you look at a picture of him?
No, well, that I'll always. It's like hanging over my bed. But I actually
I
go
will
to
take
like
you to
his
my
spawn
computer.
location on screen as you're saying the words, even though I don't really have to. Just have to, just have to. Um,
It's just natural.
so yeah, we have so for once we have a map that you've actually played on.
Okay, here we
Okay,
are on this map.
here we are in Toon Valley.
So, PvP on this map.
Hmm.
Uh, there's a lot of things you can do, but I feel like the strongest openings are just DT or safe expand builds.
Hmm.
And of course, Phoenix is always nice. Get
Yeah,
some
this is
harassment.
it's a big
But
map
Blink
with
really not like
no,
not an issue you have to deal with on this map because it's really there's nowhere you can blink in.
not particularly. Spoilers, I DP on this map.
I figured you do since you do. But in
It's a
general,
fun build. It does good.
it
And then you
really
have
does.
the people who do those really fast expands, like the one gate railroad expands, you just on them and then they die.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I feel like that's one of the strongest all-ins. Yeah,
it's
the
up.
Charge
Oh,
of the
I like
Archon. It's
the
good.
Phoenix 4 gate one's really strong too. I like that one.
Yeah, but it kind of takes a little. Yeah.
A little finesse, but
Yeah, more finesse and it kind of takes some time.
eh.
Well, Phoenix 4 gate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I'm used to opening Rumble. Anyway,
Anyway, PvP on this map. Yeah, we're not going to see much until, well, really, we're kind of looking for the gas choice. We have a two-stalker opening by Zeon. So he's going to go for fast three stalkers, two gateways, maybe even go up to the five-stalker count. Kind of the opposite of what he did last map and build no units. So little change of pace.
and
And
SXE is also thrown down at second gate.
yeah, so kind of looking at the probably same openings. Maybe if this gateway starts building. Go gateway, go.
I'm a little surprised, like that neither of these players have taken their second gas yet. It's kind
Hmm?
of they're just wanting to be really aggressive, I guess.
So they had a second gas up by Zeon. So
There it is.
uh, yeah, but none really by XC. So we'll kind of see where this game kind of leads us. You hear me kind of gas to take a really fast expansion behind like five stalkers. I've seen that build a couple times. Um, you just go the two gate opening, go five stalkers and seven stalkers just to get the map control. Especially if you're against someone who's like teching, like doing a DT build or a Phoenix build, and you just kind of poke at them and make sure they can't scout you, and you just take a really fast exit. But
Yeah,
it doesn't look
and
like that's going to be the case with their gateways going down.
yeah, he's sort of getting these two gateways, but just saying fuck it, YOLO, not really using them.
Yeah, no, I mean he has these similar going down, so we have both two similars on both people, and they're both going three gate
Or
and
gate.
Robo by Zia. So we're kind of looking at a little bit longer game already. There's no really big aggressive move, no Twilight tech up. It's really what you're looking for, and no four gate. We actually see
SXE actually is four gating. His fourth
oh
gate's really late, and it's sort of like it's like a gentle four gate.
oh I just
I want to
noticed
be really safe type four gate, maybe.
paranoid of Xeon's reputation for gate.
Yeah.
We have these three stalkers kind of chilling on the ramp, and three stalkers beats two stalkers in a century. So this is kind of not exactly where XC wants to be, but Zelo's finally popped out his world gate finish, so should be able to fend this off. But I think Zeon did get the full. No, he missed the two gateways. Wow, I thought he would have got the full scout from that, but he's still kind of in the dark. And
Interesting.
behind this little pressure, Zeon expanded.
Well, let's see if SXE will actually choose to put some aggression on here or not.
He definitely
Because
has a window of opportunity. There was a robo, but he only really has one immortal. Once still the one immortal count, the 4 can still do damage. Once he gets to 2-3 count, he kind of just no real hope for actually getting some damage done with just gateway units.
yeah.
But no, SSC just wants to expand behind this.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like a macro game. Yay!
Yay! Macro
Yay!
PvP. So fun.
So fun. Uh, so basically, we just kind of wait until they decide to attack with laser beams.
Indeed. That's pretty much how it works.
So, what'd you think of the laser beam movie, the War of the Worlds movie, way back when?
I did see it in theaters.
Yeah.
I remember, like, see, everyone compares Colossus to War of the Worlds, but, like, the weird thing about those War of the Worlds guys is they spread creep. Did they
They
not?
do. They do. They spread
Yeah,
like red blood creep.
yeah. So it's like a mixture of it's like a Zerg Toss hybrid
So
unit.
it's like when Trombone, could have spawned with all 3 races. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
that kind of like hybrid. That'd be scary. Colossi just as it walks, but it creeps around the map.
Yeah, I would have
That would
nightmares.
be really terrifying. And then the Colossi can harvest Tom Cruise, and we're good, right? I
Move
think
you
that's how
over.
they
I am
move
happy.
over. So we have Zeon getting his observer and kind of scouting everything. We have XC instantly queuing up 3 obs because
Because that's SXE. Standard SXE style. So, like,
must see everything.
Zeon's.
Oh no, the observer dies. Okay. Anyway, that
Zeon's
was
kind of just ahead
mm, yeah.
from his opening. They
Well, I
are on
mean,
the same probe
they're
count,
even in
but
supplies. But yeah, the class are coming up a lot sooner.
yeah, and he's got his +1 coming faster.
Mhm.
Yeah, his Robo Bay's just about
The
done.
plus, I mean, the plus one's a little teeny bit, but the earlier classic could definitely come back to haunt XSC. But I mean, at the same time, if you count, even Ish and Harvesters, both of them not really producing that many. They kind of restarting production. They kind of cut it in the early game. They're kind of restarting up back when they actually have time to, when they're not scared for their lives. And now that we have 3 observers on the map, XSC is going to go look at things. But at the same time, we have a warp prism with 2 immortals, which XSC didn't see coming with its observers.
The old
Uh,
harass.
oh, they pop in. High ground is going to pop what one probe, one probe.
Get 3 shots on some probes, and now he decides to shoot at the forge for a while.
Screw that fortune. Is he going to come back down? No. Yeah, so he killed like a probe. and scared
Kill
the
the
living
probe,
crap
go
out of a
down.
couple other probes. Yeah.
Like, I've done enough here. I'm going
He
home.
just runs all the way back across the map.
I mean, I guess maybe it's coming back. It's just taking a long route. But yeah, I would like to see him keep up the harass since he
so
did
so
decide to
XT built a warp prism so he could follow around Xeon's warp prism. Yeah.
Sounds
I
about right.
think Xeon's coming back around with this drop. He's seeing the third. Is that speed? I think that's speed. Yeah, it looks fast to me.
Yep, it's moving pretty quick now.
Yeah. And it's kind of dropped. Maybe pick up. If he gives his robot, that'd be a pretty big deal. Maybe.
It would.
No. Ooh, soccer hits. No. So low. He gets away. Warp prism's pretty fun. But yeah, honestly, these immortals haven't really done any damage yet. XTC is adding on immortals. He's still not really getting the Colossus tech out on the field. Meanwhile, back in Zeon land, we have our first Colossus done. So the giraffes are definitely going to be more numerous for Zeon.
Yes. And in the War of the Worlds, you want as many of those as you can possibly get.
Mm-hmm.
The more lasers, the better.
Completely unrelated note, Zeon land sounds like a horrible theme park.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
I would not go there. I feel like breaking down coasters kind of thing. Maybe like one like haunted house. The scariest thing in it's like tetanus.
Oh god.
So meanwhile, we have Zeon poking around. We have some cans up by XSE. He's like, I want none of this dropping crap. And also at the same time, it's good to have those cans in case, late game GTs, and all that jazz. So, just getting still no Colossi. We really stalker heavy. We're adding on immortals. Meanwhile, I mean, the robo bait just did finish for XSE, so you start adding those on now. But we have a second robo done by Zeon. Both not really producing currently, but he has the opportunity to just crank out the Colossi, actually take this third base a lot sooner than Ecstasy. And he cleans up. There was also the Zelda drop at the third.
Yeah. But yeah, they kind of just wailing away on the Nexus in vain. As it's burnt up by laser.
Oh, there's a War Prison that died, apparently.
And, yeah.
It happens. War Prisms, it's a fun and exciting life, just zooming around with the War Prism. But, you know the risk when you sign up for that job.
Accidents happen.
Accidents happen. Oh, and back in the day when they had, no shields, you had to be a crazy man to drive one of those.
Oh yeah, I do actually remember when they buffed the Warp Prism. Kind of forgot about that.
Best day ever. Before the buff, only 2 people used them. White Raw and Hero. And the buff happened and they're like, oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Back when a queen couldn't kill it in the time it took to warp in 4 Zelda. And there's another Zelda drop, but it's this Colossi already here. And it's just insta cleaned up. The both players are trying to do their best, trying to poke around and maybe get some free damage in. But nothing. Honestly, these drops really haven't done anything. But at the same time, while nothing's really happening, Zeon's still up in 40 supply.
Yeah, and it's with a far superior army.
Yeah, it's just better tech, better. The upgrades are slightly better. Yeah, the upgrades are actually a lot better. They start upgrades not too far off, but Zeon's a whole upgrade ahead. Just keeping it up on his upgrades a little bit better than SXE. This is gonna, if these armies clash whenever they decide to clash, it obviously comes down to positioning and all that jazz, but Zeon's army is definitely the better composition with the better upgrades.
Yeah, and SXE is being that guy to be the first one in the PvP to throw down the Stargate. Thrown it down kind of surprisingly early, but
in all fairness,
maybe he'll do some fun with it.
Can do miracles, and the DT Shrine goes down.
They really do.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you have 20, 30, 40 supplies? Don't matter. Vortex, get the perfect surround with your Colossi, insta pops everything. Suck it.
Yep.
They do magic. And honestly, this is kind of the point of the game where Zeon could definitely afford to be aggressive. He's maxed out. He's better upgrades. He's a bigger army, more Colossi. But he's just going to take it forth and chill. If this mothership gets up, XC definitely has hope. Definitely.
And if this observer speed finishes.
Need that observer speed.
Yep. The vital upgrade.
Vital upgrade. It allows your observer to speed the same speed as your army, so you can just move it. I have no idea.
SXE fucking loves that upgrade.
Hey, I will argue it for PvT, late game, really useful upgrade.
I do agree. I definitely agree. I always forget to get it.
Yeah. I've been saved depressing losses by observer speed. Because oh shit, my observers got sniped by scan Vikings. Just go get more observers fast. Let's just run away. They're just so speedy.
Yeah.
So we have XS taking his 4th, and so that 4th base kind of triggers Zeon to be like, screw this. I don't feel like letting you just get that. So he's finally moving across the map. We have actually a good, decent gateway count. He's adding more now to reinforce his push, because you can't reinforce with the class. You reinforce with gateway units. That's all they're really for. And this is what? A lot of drafts versus a little drafts. And the Zealots just get really good surface, and XC's army is just kind of in the middle of the map. And this is looking pretty bleak. Pretty bleak. And they blink forward and try to snipe some bobbleheads, but no. These claws are just kind of crushed through. And the GG. So that was a pretty straightforward game. Just Zeon just taking his little lead from his opening and just macroing through. Um, any other thoughts about the game, Monty?
No, that's pretty much it. And SXE's kind of just neglected Colossus production for a little too long.
Okay,
It's
so
really important.
we're gonna take a little break and get on to the next set.